Welcome, everyone, to another episode of In the Divide, where we're bringing all things together, crypto, together with Algo. Okay, I decided to do this because a lot of people that I've talked to about crypto, of course, they don't know anything about Algorand. People tell me about all these other coins. So what I wanted to do today, Algo fam, is I want to show you the Algo Bank, the connections that Algo have with the banking institution. A lot of people on a lot of different channels, they speak of about the ISO 222. Most people don't really understand what it is. It's just really an upgrade from the ISO 15022 that they run on now. It's just a messaging upgrade in the software that they use to transmit messages from one institution to another, globally making it more secure, more efficient. That's what they're going for with this ISO 222 update. So I really want you to understand it's not critical, but it is a very important thing if you're going to be something like Algorand or XRP or XLM. These kind of things are because of the transaction speed on these networks. They can be a transaction or a payment mechanism that banks can use, that governments can use, and it's going to be quick, fast, and efficient. You have to understand. I got this, I really start really paying attention. Michael Saylor, I don't like his maximalism for Bitcoin. It's very annoying and very short-sighted, but he really got me on to understanding that money is energy. It's the energy that you create, that somebody's paying for you, your time, the time that you use to create. It's energy. Basically, in form, we're trading our energy. Investment, the store of value of trading the good is energy. So what I want to do is I want you to understand where Algorand is. And sometimes when I tell people I uh, don't have a computer in front of me, so I'm trying to do things off the top of my head. And since I'm an aged man, I don't remember everything so vividly. So this is what we're about to do. Let me share my screen. I would hope that if anyone who likes this content will go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, you will get some information that is good for you, that you can help pass it on, that you can give somebody some peace of mind, because that's kind of where we need to have ourselves is have some peace of mind. All right, so the first thing I want you to understand is Algorand is connected with the Bank of Italy. There's a lot of things that's going on right here. Algorand is set up internationally. And one of the things that I want to show you through this whole thread is how Algorand is putting itself right now as a test market for all the banks, for everybody talks about CBDCs, the central bank digital currencies or digital coins. I want you to show you something. This is Italy's banking uh, kind of portfolio or PDF. And this is telling them, because they already tested the network of Algorand and with the bank. And what this is here, it is a summary of what they came up with. So let me run you all the way back down here, because this, I don't want to, I've read this stuff, and I hope you appreciate this is not easy reading. But there is something that I really want you to pinpoint to you. And this here is that, let me read this. The experiment confirmed the feasibility of the chosen digital payment models, or DVP, as viable solutions for enabling interoperability between a DLT and the Euro system market infrastructures. For both solutions, the ability to address a potential extended use of digital asset management services with central bank money settlement services has emerged. The flexibility offered by these models allows them to be applied to retail business cases, taking into consideration the new ongoing experiment being conducted with external market players such as ABI. I'm telling you, because what they're doing is this is all on the Algorand blockchain settlements. So I want you to see the Algorand DLT. When I read you about the DLT, this was talking about Algorand, okay? Algorand is the test subject that the Bank of Italy was working with, and they found in the conclusion that this is going to be a viable solution for banks to be using Algorand to make all their solutions to work better. And this is where the ISO 20022 comes in, because the ISO 15022 that is going to now be in 2025, that is going to be no longer, it's going to be outdated. The international community is not going to be using it. SWIFT is not going to be using it as a payment message thing for the global community. And this is what I'm saying. This is a bank that Algorand is working with, and as I read to you, you saw that it is something that they said is a viable solution. So the next thing I want you to see here, this has been a little while ago, but 6 banks in El Salvador, 6 banks in El Salvador is what? Will be using wrapped BTC on Algorand. Listen to what I'm telling you. All right, Bitcoin is not scalable. Bitcoin is a store of value because it's not scalable. You can't really do anything other than really hold and store wealth on Bitcoin. They have the layer 2, they have the Lightning Network that makes some things happen where you can do a little of this and that, but that's not what Bitcoin was made for, okay? Everything that they're doing, Algorand is at the base of this. So most people like, well, El Salvador, how's the Bitcoin thing going? It's probably not going great. I'm gonna tell you why, because when they did this, the market was good. So now you're gonna put this here in a market where it's just, it's a bear market. And no one's gonna use crypto in a bear market. You're gonna be scared of it because of the volatility. But that's not the point. The point is not for it to be a success and everybody use it. This is a testing mechanism that Algorand is still using these banks to show them that the system works, that if you use Algorand, the system works. And these banks are seeing, and it's like I said, the adoption of it is not that people use it, it's that the banks understand it's secure. This is what Algorand is doing. It's showing them that this digital currency, this blockchain, can handle the things that you need to transfer your thing into the new century, into the new millennium, into the new DeFi system. You can keep your TradFi, but you're going to have to use digital currency to make it more efficient. And that's where we come in. That's where Algorand comes in. The efficient nature of how it works saves everyone money. Algorand advisor says digital dollar could be a lifeline, not a threat to the banks. See what Algorand is doing. Algorand has positioned itself as the layer one of banks. Okay, if the banks are working with Algorand and understand the validity and the security, because that's why you won't see Ethereum in the banking sector. They're not secure. They're not scalable. I understand the merge is coming, but that's not going to be what they're in. That's not going to be their market. And of course, the NFTs, and everybody sees that they got a big head start. But now, in this time where this global market, this global pandemic, this global inflationary cycle that we're going in, people are going to look to save money, especially institutions. They're going to look to save money. And well, lo and behold, how much does it cost to send an algo? 0.000114. You know, it fluctuates, but it's going to be cheaper. And they're going to adopt this because they're going to be able to build their bottom line because it's cheaper than what they're doing. Efficiency always is going to win, especially when you're talking about a market that's trying to figure out a way to keep making money. Algorand. Not only does Algorand does this, that Algorand is the only blockchain that can actually do a public and private blockchain. You can have your public and you can have your private, and it can run on one network, which is Algorand. No other blockchain can do that. And that's why the CBDC is going to be most likely run on Algorand. This is not financial advice, but these are the things, these are the threads that I've been picking up all across when doing my due diligence, my research, my understanding with what blockchain, what businesses are doing, and understanding what possible reason that Algorand is doing these different things. They're not a really great marketing place. They didn't do great marketing. Stacey Warden is doing some better marketing now. You see her out in front. And you have to be out in front, especially in a bear market, especially when no one thinks, everyone's gonna kind of be tribal and try to save their and try to put and live in their ecosystem. Algorand's the best technology. Best technology don't always win, especially if it's quiet. I want you to understand that this is another thing that I need you to be able to continue to hold your bags, because look, the times, they're not going to always be bad. So the last thing I want to do, I promised that we were going to do a giveaway. So Mario, he just won an NFT for In the Divide. He just won the NFT. So hopefully with you and all the followers, I hope you're having a great day. I hope your tomorrows are better than your today. And we're out.